Yeah, they should.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports.
I have beat this dude, if y'all remember, last season. 3 games. 2 in the regular season and in the playoffs. I always do that, God. But I'm supposed to just take the knee right off rip.
Good, don't.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Where was you when Devin Hester fake nailed that bitch and took off, though? When the dogs needed help. What one play? Oh. Yeah, I play cute.
Now problems right out of the gate.
Oh, they got me.
Get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise.
First play, Hollywood. First play, Hollywood.
Cardinals. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next gen
I ain't even drip my niggas out in this league.
Yardage he was able to tack on after
Super Bowl champs trying to repeat.
Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out.
Oh, I got James Conner still in this league.
Yeah, I want to thank all the
They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his right. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense,
I should onside this motherfucker.
You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Adam Vinatieri.
And now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
all my friends that play me better. Nah, there's another one. There's only 2 people that beat me, everybody else. One guy, I can say.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Cards get to him.
Get down, Brett Favre. Get down, Brett Favre.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
I remember it was days. I'll get to like the
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 9 yards on the gain there, so from 2nd and 19, now we've got a 3rd and 10.
Got to play cool down in this league. That don't stop, man. Huh?
Now back to throw.
Give me that. Simmons.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off, and they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Steps away to his left. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50.
Y'all know y'all dead ass wrong for letting this big ass nigga run that bitch back.
And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. Boy, that got pretty close to disaster. Going for 2, you cough it up. They almost returned it all the way to the other end for 2 for themselves.
You think a lecture on ball security is in order here? Because and it's not just taking care of it, it's what you just talked about. What can result when you don't take care of it? They almost gave up a score.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning there for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
Let's get it, man.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Y'all leave my boy alone, man. Y'all leave my boy alone. Huh?
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
said to him, I get 3 damn candy.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. In on the stop, it was Tarvarius Moore. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. Got his man completely in the middle.
Really?
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Sometimes you might run into like a effective 3rd shoe. That's the
And
one.
entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Yeah, grab that
Bounce
nigga.
it outside, but he's only able
still
to
get a
it back
first
to the line
down?
of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm missing. It's not.
Back to throw.
What?
Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Strong name.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, DZ.
Touchdown, Cardinals. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play just goes to the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. To throw is Murray. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. the Seahawks. Looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team. That they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them.
Now a handoff as they run left side. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule.
You don't drink wine?
Sticks, whatever you want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here.
Pick, thank you. Keelan Barnes. Ooh, Keelan.
He's all the way down near the 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
I talked to my editor, man. He gonna drop some videos soon, y'all. Y'all stay tuned, man.
Now it's Murray.
Y'all stay locked the fuck in.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
What's up, baby? What's up, my guy? You good, sonny? What you doing? You chilling?
Down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Birthday.
Shotgun
It's a
now
fucking
for
celebration.
Gets into his left.
Tonight we celebrate. Ooh, that was his
There'll be
chance.
8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I think he's dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And
Ooh, he got
enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, first down.
But he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now Murray.
My boy, they're trash.
Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. So after the in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
It appears they're going to go forward with Murray buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Go ahead, Kai Mai.
Doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We will know, huh?
And here comes a return from a few million.
Oh, Isabella trying to get him.
Yard line and no further. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone.
All the faggots, guys?
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4.
And got his
Oh, really? Oh, no, he ain't.
And all all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle.
In our pregame
He a
meeting,
booty
all they talked
bandit,
about was
cuz.
getting him
Yikes.
and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew
Hey,
it was
yo,
pretty dangerous.
can't say that. You just call somebody
They
a
just
booty
showed it
bandit.
right there. Pretty good arm, too.
That is not how you follow that up.
I told you. Kinda. But not really.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll look to throw first down. Flush to his right.
Give me that.
Third time here in this half, it's
Chris Restri.
25. And to the races down the right side. Young
Oh,
quarterback
you an admin,
He
cuz.
was right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think
You've
so,
been an
Jason,
admin
with
for the
young
past like
quarterbacks.
3 days.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL
good, cuz?
veteran
Fuck you
defense
doing?
ended up winning the battle.
That's why his bitch ass in
A
here.
chance to really
Look at him
cap
now.
off a
Oh.
big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
How much you beat him by?
Out of the gun.
That sound
Here's
about right.
Murray.
Nah.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore.
Oh no, don't ask me
Seven-yard
nothing.
touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead.
This is similar
Yeah,
to baseball where
yeah.
you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field,
I got him
you usually
blocked.
end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Snap your fingers. Oh, what BD Joe you want?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He
And
will be brought out here
don't think
inside the
that's really
20. Good coverage as he's dropped at
I
the
think it is.
17. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I
You have
wasn't a
learned it?
quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I
that's
can't
right.
afford.
And what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Second and 2. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one almost
you gotta pick
intercepted.
that.
Far too loose with the football. Nearly a
You-
fourth pick of the ball game.
All right.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
You're gonna do that like 2-3 times.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Just think, we fighting the dragon version of the Elden.
They'll look to throw
Right.
again. Forced out to his left.
oh, he took that shit from the line, Ray.
Look, that that time on defense,
You
just
got any
flooded the
blood?
field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the angles, thus the incompletion.
Woo! Oh.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
No, that's what you're known for.
They'll try and throw
Yeah.
for it here. He's got his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
I just saw this girl share that. This little post that says, so y'all see.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, they'll throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
My cousin.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, Bar is my brother.
Oh, Bar your brother? Oh, okay, you solid then. You solid.
4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Your brother solid, nigga. Fuck you, nah, I'm playing.
Stop a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
The ball. This is the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game. As
What?
He's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissly in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
Is he some shit he got? He ain't even know. Oh, no.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remaining in the half as this one is away. Fielded around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
You know you're gonna get that. That's not something I would tell a party full of niggas, but okay.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half,
Yeah, nigga is wild like that.
Well, you have some glass of wine, you can sip and listen to everybody get your feminine energy straight. This nigga said, my alignment off. Let me go take a photo now.
A final shot before half from Murray. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
You said you'd be with Jim, or you'd be in
And
it.
now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought
This game
down.
boring as fuck, man.
And
Playing
will
this
be
weak
the
ass
final
nigga.
play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you
But I gotta stay
cross-country
focused,
Orlando,
man. Stay the
Jonathan
course.
Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
They'll take care of that thing. They'll get it knocked out. In certain situations, yes. In certain situations, no. They're both good, but like I like the Black Knight Fish because of that, like their death magic shit you do. It niggas that room of death attack.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
You gotta get an idea like how the tax works
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second and 11.
outside of town.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. It's a big play there for Seattle. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. They're going to look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Uncle Ray Ray.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
You know you're the main target.
I'm thinking.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Oh, yeah, watch out.
Looking to throw.
Oh,
The
shit.
catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks
Hey, I was
first down
dashing.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Yeah, good shit.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
On second down now, it's Carson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1.
Run the clock out.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to
That's
call
all
him
you
Trash
doing,
Man.
running
His
the
ability to
fucking
sift
clock
through
out.
traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
You know, nobody takes 2
What's up, my guy? You chilling?
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I'm still in it. They got this quarters on whatever, man. These shit's 3 days long. Oh, he just scored.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks
I want some new plays that I got, man. I got some new shit I've been playing on ring.
Second half.
Who did?
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They're going to try and run. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
What's up,
I
man?
don't know.
What's up, my boy? Son. Deucer.
The kickoff unit is
It's
out
good.
on the field, and they will send this one away.
Good, man.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
I never used it. It's on the shoulder. It might be good. That's what no, they use
Am I still lit?
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line. The
Jamal
Cardinal
Adams is,
offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other. Odell Beckham Jr.
Odelli.
10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add
Back
on to the lead.
again. Back with my 45.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The
Odell
key
want
is
ATDs
calling
this
it in
year.
the
You
right
got it, old
situation.
DZ. I
Knowing
got
that
you,
it
my
exists
guy.
To go to it, they did exactly that.
Good
They
fight.
Returning Super Bowl champ.
about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
No. It was both the running stuff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And
Get it.
tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
What's good, man? What's good, man? What's good?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
And for the
Ooh.
first time tonight, it's an interception.
Montez. Is that Montez? No, that's Josh.
They take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red
Got the
zone
Sweat
at
brothers out
16-yard
there.
line.
Jeez, bro. You got like a little running area. You be leveling up and shit.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Murray now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Rondale Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversion as he is in to get him 2 more.
I don't know. Read it. See how much you can sell it for. So now you can sell it for how much you
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, that's your answer.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 16-yard line.
I'm going to just keep getting the ball.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start to... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
How much damage? Nigga, all that.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Good shit.
Not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Never told you what the plus number means. The regular number is how much it just do by itself. The plus number is what's added to the stats.
Now back to throw. And
Give me that, Chris Westry.
Picked off near the 29. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the
Chris
psyche of a
Westry,
young
baby.
quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception.
What a good bounce back game for the team, man.
He's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
After the turnover, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this one in.
Kyler.
Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, you seen it?
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2.
Kyler different, man. His ass. Deuce, relax.
They'll try and throw for it. And boy,
Oh, Joe, you still watching?
insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2.
Oh, you missed. Yeah.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
What's my sense of smell?
At the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense is a struggle.
Partner,
Buddy Murphy hurt? No.
Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Oh,
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I got 1.1 million.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Ooh, he
Hits his
fucked
target,
him up.
Lockett.
Ooh,
And
he
puts the
fucked him
ball
up.
before he's out of bounds.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that
Every
play,
time you do the
I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3
Knee cramps.
yards.
Cause it's
First down.
unconditioned. It's all right.
Here on a Sunday night, you are watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, I just
Back to
realized my
throw
mic-
here. And this will go to Carson out wide. So the completion good for 6 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
He'll drop to throw.
Yeah.
He finds
What?
his man complete. It's
Sure, who?
McKinney. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right, but now I'm about to over. Oh my.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 50. A gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop the throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A nice throw there.
In the
by
4th quarter,
second-year
bitches.
quarterback.
And I don't believe that's
So the
the kind of
viewers
play he
that's
would have made as a rookie.
Trouty.
Because usually your rookie
Trouty,
season,
yeah.
is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Bitch wanted the
Now
debut.
he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
I've been had fighting now. I've been beating on Mach and Crenshaw and shit. I've been getting bored.
A bit, but still standing at 26 points.
Crenshaw, bitch.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's blowout that you've been a part of as a broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a
player. No, I think about being blown out.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cards continue to pour it on. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Right between his fucking
But you gotta
eyes.
think about it. I know how to do it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Fucking end zone.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you
Ooh,
score,
you asking for the great one? Off rip? One-on-one?
No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Get your ass beat, my debut.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's McKinney. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd. He'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 40.
Look at Ray Ray. Uncle Ray Ray.
On the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Yeah, and they're not going to be ready for that.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's across for the touchdown.
This one has somebody manned up.
Too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now Myers for the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Hit you with anything.
Here. There, what?
Set now to kick
Get the
this
fuck
one
out of
away,
here.
and off it goes.
You funny as fuck.
From the 6. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes, and boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Murray now on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
What?
And this one is incomplete.
Oh, Deli.
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
What you say? Oh.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. They got his man complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line as his two's going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. To the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. they're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
yeah, because I'm pissed
a lot
off.
of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Still going. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown.
Really did that.
But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field.
Shit.
They're going to go for two. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for two. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, my God.
End zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Murray. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice to throw it downfield.
They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw it, Murray.
Oh, I tried.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
You got all you do is you only got
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll bite, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back, and they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Flush to his right.
And
And he fends him off.
Oh, I'm still
Airs
up.
it out toward the corner of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
It's intercepted at the goal
I thought I got sacked.
Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
all right. Now, do it. Listen. I'm trying to use the shield, and if you got use action, that's not the shield.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get it.
Yeah, I use a lot of magic. Oh, do your move. I dare you.
Hey, Trout, I'm about to walk my dog, then I'm ready for my debut.